Hello.
Hello, I'm Cyprienne, and this is episode 2 of CryoNews interviews. My guest today is Haeley, also known as CryoKeen. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. Well,
Good. Where where does your name CryoKeen come from?
it comes from the Commander Keen video games made by ID Software in the 90s because I really
Okay.
liked the idea of an 8-year-old boy constructing a spaceship out of bean cans and going to Mars.
That sounds like fun. Um, Interesting events going on right now.
I got a craft fair coming up on what is it, September 3rd, I think. Um, so that'll be fun. I'll be able to sell some of my stuff. I've had some recent life changes going on that have made me realize that life is fleeting, and you gotta take life by the what's not and go forward.
So, what are you going to be selling at this craft fair?
Oh, just some craft stuff, some images, some canvases, uh, and some of this cool art that I've made, and some fairies. I got some fairies here. So lots of clay stuff that I've made over the past 2 years, and some canvas art. I have something here. All right, not my best, and a Rick and Morty sticker, but I do some pretty cool art. Here, let me rip it off the wall here. But this one's not for sale because it's got Boots, my cat, there, and I've been working on it slowly on the wall over the years. So this one's not for sale. But yeah. Oh, here I got a real nice one that I'll sell this one, probably $8 or $10, under the sea, obviously.
Okay.
You hit me with a hard one. I should have known that one. I should have had my clay and my art ready, but you got me off guard. Good.
Okay, so do you want to talk about where you were born, where you grew up?
I was born in Boston and on January 28th, 1986, the day the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded. So I always feel like I've been bound for space ever since I learned that. You know, uh, I don't know. It's weird. It's almost, this is a little grim. It's almost like the space astronauts died and their souls went inside me, and now I'm bound for space. I know it's really grim. No, that probably didn't happen. I'm sorry. Uh, I don't know. What was the question? Where was I born? Boston, and just the Challenger thing always comes up when people ask me that sort of question. So anyway, what I feel like is growing up in Massachusetts was really cool. It was cold and there was snow everywhere, and it was amazing. And I really missed it when we moved to California when I was like 8 or something like that. Um, I had a nice childhood. Thank goodness. I had two parents that were there for me. It really helped in a
Okay.
stable family environment.
Have you get any spiritual beliefs or self-help advice, personal philosophies that have helped you?
Um, fan here. Lately, I've been really into Buddhism and Taoism and all that stuff. So yin and yang, and that even though life is a bunch of gray areas, it just I always try to remember that there's darkness, there's light too. You couldn't see the light without the dark. And I guess I'm kind of like a Christian light, like a 5% Christian. Like I'll, you know, pray to Jesus and stuff sometimes, but I find a lot of issues with some of the teachings of hardcore religion and scaring people, making them believe that they're going to go to hell and stuff like that. It's not really okay with me. But anyway, I have multiple, I'm kind of atheist-ish for a long part of my life, but the older you get, the I do feel like a lot of people more reach towards religion, when the realization of death is approaching, and when you see people around you die. But I have a more nebulous spiritual belief that I don't know, maybe the universe is a simulation or something, and that would totally okay. There's a God, right? Because the God created the simulation. But um, lately, it's more like alien beliefs. But now I've realized that even if aliens are real and visiting us, they're not going to solve all our problems. They might help us a little bit and point us in a direction, but it's up to us to solve our own problems. So that was a pretty big winded answer, but that was okay.
Okay. Uh, what do you think about artificial intelligence, about the new AI programs?
I think they're amazing and scary and something I've been waiting for my entire life. I've been watching these AI streams on Twitch where, I don't know, presidential candidates will be impersonated as AI, like they'll look and sound, and you can even type things in and make them say stuff. And it's shocking and amazing. And it's shocking and amazing to me that more people aren't watching these things because I know they're basic and primitive and you can tell that they're AI, but this is groundbreaking. This is shocking. This is stuff that technology people have been waiting for hundreds of thousands of years. And people are just like, meh, and with the writers' strike, um, this is a big danger to the actors because companies just want to scan them into the machine and then here's $250 or whatever, and then they they own your likeness, and that's BS. That's not right. So I think it's interesting. It's like the 2000s all over again. All right, it's like the internet was the Wild West, right? And it still kind of is, but not so much. There's all these rules and censorship now, some of them good, some of them bad, but it's the AI Wild West all over again. And it's amazing and it's horrible because I've even heard about people being ransomed because maybe their child will be on vacation or something, right? And their adult child, presumably, or whatever. And then they'll get a phone call in their child's voice, and and then the hostage taker or whatever person that's and pretending that they've taken your child is like, send us this money, we have your child, and that's happened. I think that they've sent them money. So this is, and I believe that this AI stuff is just going to change everything radically. It's going to break video conferencing. It's going to change our world, especially if we don't make new laws to protect people and our sanity and our society.
Okay. So, do you want to talk a little bit about your YouTube channel?
Just a little bit. I have a YouTube channel I've had since 2007. I just got 3,000 videos. I didn't really start taking it super seriously until 5 or 6 years ago. And I like posting videos. I like making my friends happy. I make no qualms. Yes, I want to be famous, but the more minimally famous I get, the more I realize you get haters and stuff too. So like, there's definitely cons to climbing that social ladder. But I am still climbing it slowly, and I hope to leave a mark that when I'm dead, people will be like CryoKeen. He's a crazy, amazing, genius creator guy. I don't know, maybe with less crazy. Yeah. So yes, everybody check out my channel if you're not already on it, CryoKeen, youtube.com/CryoKeen. Please give me a sub or follow.
What do you think of island life?
It's amazing and it sucks. It's amazing because it's peaceful and it's isolating. Come here, Boots. Come be on the video. You're part of my channel and my brand. Come on. And oh, I was able to get this wonderful kitty here on the island through a mutual friend. Friends. I love you so much. And it's like I said, it's isolating sometimes, but it's beautiful, and it's got beautiful beaches and a beautiful forest and trails. It's got one general store on the island, one general store, which has a gas station and a mailbox office. What do you call it? Post office. And then there's a cafe next to it. So those are the two major things. And then the third is a restaurant. There's a restaurant, yeah. So basically, the cafe the general store, and the restaurant are the main places you can spend money. You can spend money at the farm and various events. Like there's a farm gift shop, but that's not always open. Um, the restaurant's not always open either. And yeah, I don't like that the ferry isn't always doesn't always work at night, you know, and I don't like that it's hours away from a hospital. So people online are like, you have a pain, just go to a hospital. Well, yeah, I mean, I did that back when I lived in Redmond, and one, I went to the hospital a little bit more often than I needed to, and two, now that I have pains that now that I'm older that I legitimately need seen, it's hours to a hospital. It's just infuriating. I'm signed up to the little chopper thing, so the chopper can technically come down and pick me up, but I haven't flatlined yet, so I don't think that's been necessary. So I love it, and I hesitate to say I hate it. I just hate it because I can't drive currently, so it's just hard for me to get off the island. But I love it because it's well, one, it saved my mother here, who was working a very hard job in Redmond, and she needed to retire for stress reasons, and she was supporting me and us, and we needed to move here to save our lives. So this island basically confronts you with yourself. You can either choose to escape, or you will be the escape won't happen because you'll just be yourself. I feel like on the mainland you could escape a lot more. You can escape through people and friends and movie theaters and whatever you want. You know, it's just bustling and stressful on the mainland, which is what I call anything other than the island now. I call it the mainland. Physical therapist thought that was funny that I called this the mainland, not this the other part, Tacoma and that area. So pros and cons. Yeah, it's wonderful and it's bad in some ways too.
Do you have any particular goals for your future?
Um, I have many goals, probably too many, probably some unrealistic ones. I still don't really aspire to be an astronaut anymore, but I still kind of want to be a longevity cyborg type being, live a couple hundred years. But death comes to everyone. I've always been obsessed with cryogenics. That's where the cryo and CryoKeen comes from. Probably should have mentioned that earlier when you asked me the CryoKeen question. But I called myself Keen for the longest time, and then I added cryo, like about 2007 when I made my YouTube, just because Keen's not entirely unique. I don't know of any other CryoKeens. But it's a big world. There are probably going to be some. What was the question? Goals.
Goals.
Yeah, you know, I want to learn Japanese. I want to do a little acting. Yeah, realistic goals. I want to learn Japanese and travel to Japan. I want to do a little acting in real life before I die. And I'd like to sell more art. I'd like to set up an art website where I can sell my art and some of my mom's art. And I'd like to learn a little bit of programming and more about robotics.
Maybe I should have mentioned at the beginning for those people who aren't familiar, but I am actually CryoKeen's mother. So
Yeah,
when
yeah, that
he's
is my mom,
talking
by the way. Most people on the YouTube channel
about,
probably know that.
yeah, yeah, but
I
other
might put that
people
in the
who might
title.
see
I'll
this,
put like CryoKeen interviews, colon, mom interviews CryoKeen, something like that. CryoKeen
okay.
interviewed by mom, something like that. From Cyprienne.
So is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
Uh um not really. I just hope everyone realizes that life is fleeting, but not in a terrifying way, in a we're all cosmic ants, and so in it's like the yin yang thing, right? Okay, so it's like you got to learn to relax. It's not that big a deal. You're just a little ant, and you're special in God's eyes, but you're not that special. But you should relax. But you should also seize the day. So I don't know. I'm in a weird place in life right now where I'm trying to learn to relax and push myself at the same time, which is like opposites. But yeah, take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Please reduce or stop any sort of serious hard drugs. They will not benefit you in the long run at all. Trust me. That includes alcohol. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.